Hey, snow removal fans. I was going by a site the other day and I was watching a fellow take snow off of a roof. And a lot of us are doing that right now. So we know the old classic snow off the roof, right? We use a shovel. And what I watched was a shovelful and over the top. And over and over and over and over again. And I'm thinking, well, if this person's working by the hour, it's gonna come out great for them. But if I'm an employer, if I'm doing it myself, I want to try to get this crap done as soon as possible. So let me show you something that's not a new technique, probably 200 years old, and they used to make ice blocks on the lake for ice boxes before refrigeration. So ice blocks is what we're talking about. What did he say? Ice blocks? What's that? For an ice block, you need a saw. Now this is a crosscut saw. It's a two-man saw that I took the one-man handle off of the end that makes it more productive. So I'll show you what I do along the way. We'll move down here to this part of the snow where we find our other tool, which you guys will see around town. The very, very functional, work really, really well. So I've done some of this beforehand, but what you do is you want to make sure that you look to your perimeter, both the edges of your roof. Keep track of those for safety's sake. That's an OSHA requirement. This is all done around the edges, right? So the next thing you do, you want to try to make snow blocks the size of your shovel as best as you can. Now, depending on your ability and your weight, you can make them as heavy as you want. This is roughly about 53 inches of snow, obviously more on the way. If you have a roof that you're concerned about weight, especially if it rains, you need to remove the snow. So you take your crosscut, and I'm doing about 2 feet by 2 feet blocks and 53 inches deep. And you saw through, you'll see that it goes effectively. And that's why you want to make sure you get one with your handle off. It's much faster. Then you do the same thing on this side of your block with your saw. Now, you want to take your scoop. First take your shovel, clean out this ridge right here. That helps your scoop work more effectively. Then you take your scoop, you run your scoop into the base, you kick it in, I just broke it loose. So it's a loose block and it's slick up here, so watch your footing. As you can see, the roof's starting to come through, and it'll come through more as you work on the roof. You may have to pick your block up a little bit and keep forcing it through, and now your block comes out. This is your block, and I have to keep it moving as I go, and I'll bring it around and drop it off the edge. Be careful of this because it could pull you over. You want to make sure that you keep a ridge out in front on the edge. So when you come and you watch, I'll tip the top of that block where it's heavy off the edge. Here we go. You can go one way or the other. Because I'm close to this edge, I'm going to go to my left. As I get further along, I'm going to go to my right. In this case, I'm close enough to this edge where I can drop it right off close to me. If you need to move your block, just stand back on your sled. You get it close enough, tilt it up, and your block goes off the side. I'll do one more, that'll be the end. You can get in touch with me if you want any questions. Block number 2. Pushed in, break loose, in, move your saw. This time I'm going to go to my right. You can see the way the block's already working gets it. Put your pressure on the back of your sled. Usually they go in one fell swoop. You get enough weight to the edge, and the block goes off. So I hope you guys will have some kind of help to get all of this snow off your roof. Talk to you later.